What is poppin', BSinians? Okay, so let's spend a little time unpacking why Jessica Cruz is not an interesting character. Wasting no time and no punches, I can tell you, she's not an interesting character because she doesn't really change. She is specifically a shock and awe emotional character. Have you ever had to open up a door and you're trying to keep it open, but the little door prop open thingy is malfunctioning, broken, or just simply not there? And so you put something like a brick or a book, your overly athletic brother's gallon of water in front of the door to prop it open. And so the point of the door being propped open isn't the thing that you're using to open it. It's everything that's happening, why you need the door open, because there's people going through, maybe you're moving or whatever. The action is what's going through the door, and you just propped it open with whatever random thing that you could find. Unfortunately, Jessica Cruz is that random thing that you find to prop the door open. Everything that comes through the door that's being propped open by Jessica Cruz, pretty much everything, is interesting. The whole Fatal 5 situation, the Voltham ring, throwing herself in the path of the Black Racer to make sure the Flash didn't die. All these different things. Even taking over being a joint Green Lantern of Earth with Simon Baz. These are things that came through the doorway, but she herself, not super interesting, because they keep her handcuffed to this, to her mental health issues, to her anxiety. That's not interesting. That's not interesting. Remember, no matter what you're doing in storytelling or any creative endeavor, it has to be interesting. Not just big and shocking, oh my gosh, but interesting. And due to the climate that we have today as far as storytelling and mental health issues, or I should say mental health awareness and representation concerns, a lot of characters are being produced that check boxes that aren't interesting. Now, she's not actually uninteresting. She's just been executed that way. Like 90% of Star Wars films made by Disney. It actually is quite fascinating to have this character who defines herself by her anxiety and her fear being chosen to be a Green Lantern, because it supports what therapists actually say, which is that you're not your diagnosis. What you're diagnosed with is simply a description of behavior, not the definition of your identity. That's interesting. But they don't do that with her. But I wish they would.